so you've invested, you're investing in AI for the real economy. As you meet a lot of sort of founders, and you've yourselves moved across multiple countries, what advice would you give to immigrants moving to the U.S. or generally to founders who are looking to start companies anywhere in the world?
Yeah, I starting with the first one. I think we touch on two of them. But number one, try to get to a place, a resource that has information to you, because it is very complex.
Yep.
And it is very frustrating. And the more info you can get ahead of time, the better.
Yep.
Number two, the community aspect. It is, people don't talk about that, but it's isolating, it's frustrating, and it really helps to hear the story of, oh, you have gone through exactly the same one you have made, so
Yep.
I need to hear that.
Yeah.
And all over the world, what I will say is, I think I have picked the wrong time to be an investor, because this is a super exciting time to be a founder.
Yeah.
Because, if you look at the companies of the 90s and of the early 2000s, they're software companies, like large and software companies. And then if you look at the companies that started in like 2008, 2009, and more recently, globally, you have the Rappies, the 99 Taxes, the Ubers, the Airbnbs, the Meituans, the Gojeks, the Grabs, that are not only software companies, they're touching the real assets.
Yes.
And that is super exciting. And that is not necessarily a technology first problem. It's just a problem.
Yes.
Like, people in Sao Paulo cannot travel by car.
Yeah.
Because you cannot fit one more car on those streets.
Yes.
You just can't.
Yeah.
It's just true.
Yeah.
So that needs to be solved.
Yeah.
And that is a huge and very rewarding problem to solve for everyone who lives in Sao Paulo. So being that kind of entrepreneur, that is no longer, oh, I'm going to do a cool app or a cool program. It's like, no, like, I'm going to figure out how, like, farmers get the food to the consumer.
Right.
And if I look at it today, man, like in some countries, it hasn't changed since the Middle Ages.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And there is a lot to learn from, like, Uber and from Flexport on, like, how you take that and you use it there. So I think that's super exciting, and I think focusing on problems like that.